What's up, you guys? Today, we are going to be installing some virtual machines so we can create a little cybersecurity home lab. Virtual machine, aka computer, virtual computer. For example, it has its own little network. You can just throw malware at it and you're not gonna harm your local host. It's just gonna harm the virtual machine. And for example, if you want to do some Linux stuff, instead of installing Linux over your base OS and destroying your computer. Destroying, quote unquote, some may say destroying, some may say improving. But if you don't want to override your base OS, you can just have a Linux virtual machine and do it that way. So for this, we are going to download a Kali virtual machine because I like Kali and it comes with everything you ever need. So perfect for beginners. A Kali virtual machine, and then a Windows virtual machine. So the Kali is going to be the attacker, obviously, and the Windows machine is going to be the victim. So you can kind of run attacks on the Windows machine and then analyze those attacks like a red team, blue team scenario in your own home lab. So let us get started. So right here we have Oracle VirtualBox. It's just like a hypervisor for your VMs. You can really use any hypervisor you want. If you have Windows, it comes with Hyper-V, which is its own hypervisor, but this is the one I am going with because I'm used to it and I know what's up. So we're going with this one. Now we are installing Kali Linux, which is the attacker VM, if you will. So we have the installer right here where it says recommended. Just click download and have that download. So we have our VirtualBox open. We are going to go to new, name, Kali. We have the folder. It's going to be creating VirtualBox VMs. ISO image not selected. We select it, Kali Linux installer. And, well, name, you can name anything you want. You can be creative if you want, but Kali, it's simple. We all know what's going on. So, next. Base memory, let's up it. Processors, we'll do 3 CPUs. So one thing is if you have your VM and it's not really loading, I've run into this before, you just have to up the memory. And you have to allocate memory between your VMs. So if one isn't working, that's probably why. Anyway, next. Create a virtual hard disk now. Sure. Next, summary, finish. Cool. Finish. And here we are. Now it's added. How to download Windows 10. Just Google Windows 10 download. Now, create Windows 10 installation media. Download now. Open it. Getting a few things ready. And then what do you want to do? Create installation media. ISO file for another PC, which ISO file is what we're using for the VM. So next. Yes. And ISO file, and it will install. So, to put the ISO into VirtualBox, aka make it a VM, Windows 10. So for the Windows 10 install, name Windows 10, choose the Windows ISO you downloaded, and then skip unattended installation, which is skipping all of this. Hardware, 2 CPUs, hard disk, Windows 10.vdi, and finish. And start. Okay, English United States, blah, blah, install now. And I don't have a product key. Let's do Windows 10 row. Find these. Accept. Sure. And now we wait for it to install. So here we have Kali open. Let's go with graphical install. Boom. And the display looks a little janky, but bear with me. We're going with English. Continue. United States. American English. Please enter the host name for this system. Well, host name. Go with bleh. Continue. Domain name. Sure. Set up users and passwords. A user account will be created for you to use instead of the root account for non-admin activities. Full name. Name should we go with? Oh, let's do Kirby. Yeah, I like Kirby. A little shout out. Okay, continue. Kirby. Password. Entered. Continue. What about at the partition, please? Beyonce. Partition. Okay, anyway. Installer can guide you through partitioning a disk using different standard schemes, or if you prefer, you can do it manually. With guided partitioning, you'll have a chance to later review. Guided. The disk is too small to be partitioned. Okay. Power off. So to fix the virtual hard disk issue, you click File, you click Tools, Virtual Media Manager right here, then you're here, hard disk. As you can see, that's very small, and the Windows is 80 gigabyte. So properties, size, let us up that, 21 gigabytes. And now it is 21 gigabytes. Now we restart. Let's try it again. Kirby, LAN, Kirby, yes. And there we go. And hell yeah. Following partitions are going to be formatted. Number 5, ext4, and number 6 is swap, right changes, yes. And now we're installing the base system. See, troubleshooting comes in handy. We haven't even installed Kali yet, and there was some troubleshooting, but we did it. I don't know if we did it well, or if we did it sustainably, but we're gonna get it running. And I personally just like this one. I don't really care about GNOME or KDE Plasma. After waiting a very long time, we are now on Install the Grub bootloader. It seems that this is a new installation, is the only operating system on this computer, which, yes, because it's a virtual machine. Install the Grub bootloader to your primary drive. Yes. Now, finally, installation complete. Continue. Requesting system reboot. Rebooting. Welcome to Grub. Yay. Enter. Loading. Another error. Oh, maybe not. Maybe it fixed itself. Oh, that seemed to work. User. Kirby. Password. Hey! Well, what do you know? Looks like we're in. And yeah, Kirby. Who am I? Kirby. Yay. After some mild troubleshooting, Kali Linux install. Let's go. Now, we are checking back in with the Windows 10 machine. So, let us continue and start and finish the setup. Add a second keyboard layout. No, I do not want to add a second keyboard layout. No, thank you. Now we have some important setup to do. Whoop. Sit back and relax while we work our magic. Please don't turn off your device. If I could sit back and relax, I would. Bill Gates calling me out. I don't like that. How would you like to set up? Personal use. Next. Offline account. Limited experience. Thank you. Who's going to use this PC name? Your mom. Oh, can I add a space? I want it to look nice. Typing in the password. Security questions. Bleh. Okay. Loading. Living a life in limerence and limbo. Loading. Okay. No. 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 Accept. Skip. Not now. Cortana and Xbox, what a trip. Okay, we're getting everything ready for you. Thank God. This might take several minutes. Wow. Who would have thought it's gonna take several minutes? And finally! Now that I got you right where I want you, I'd like to buy some of your chocolate. Okay, now we have Windows 10 set up. Finally! Yes! Power off machine. So, that is how you would go about setting up a very extremely basic home lab with an attacker machine being Kali and a victim machine being Windows. And yes, you can do a lot of things with just those two. So, get to some projects. Get to work. Anyway, yeah, been a fun road setting these up. Had to set them up anyway because I got a new PC. So I was like, might as well just film it and make a video about it. So that is what I did. Hope you guys got something out of that. Make sure to like, subscribe, punch the like button, subscribe button, notification bell, punch all the buttons in the face. And I will see you in the next video.